Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Ramalina, back to you again with another episode. On today's episode, I will just unveil a couple of anime items that I've picked up over like the last couple of weeks, over like the last month or so. Just stuff that I wasn't able to fit into, the rest of my videos over the weekend. I think I, stockpiled like 3 or 4 videos in one weekend just because I hadn't seen you guys in a long time, and I wanted just to catch up with you guys and just to make sure that you guys knew that I was still alive, breathing, and with you guys always. But yeah, we'll get into a couple of more items that I was able to scoop up, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. As you guys know, I love me some anime. Of course, this is from one of my favorite anime series to date. Definitely, it's fantastic in every way. If you guys do not know, this is Tanjiro Kamado from the series Demon Slayer Kaimetsu no Yaba, or put it short, Demon Slayer. If you guys have not seen the show, I'd suggest that you definitely tune in right away. I mean, this show is just kind of like taking on a life of its own. The animation style, I would say, is through the roof, fantastic. It's fluid, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's just, as far as the animation style goes, I think it's the best that I've seen to date. As far as the storyline itself, it's pretty compelling. It hooks you right from the get-go. Tanjiro is definitely one of the main protagonists in the show. Him and his sister, who is Nezuko, who I also have a figure of right up there. I did a video a while back, I would say like maybe 4 videos ago. Of course, they're a brother-sister tandem, and in the show, or in the very first episode, Tanjiro is just a simple sort of like migrant worker. The family lives off the land, sort of just very simple in every aspect of the word. So yeah, just country folk. But in the very first episode, I think poor Tanjiro and his poor sister Nezuko are kind of thrust into this sort of story where unfortunately demons sort of kind of like are just permeate the whole landscape, I guess. In the show, what they do is demons are basically attacking unsuspected victims, attacking anybody they can. They're bloodthirsty, they lust for blood. So of course, poor Nezuko is one of those unfortunate people. So without giving away too much, that basically starts off the whole series. So it definitely compels you, definitely grips you right from the very get-go. I definitely loved it right off the rip, right off the bat. So I definitely told all my anime buddies about it. Told them like, hey dude, you guys gotta jump on this. This thing is gonna be hot. This thing is gonna be fantastic. So lo and behold, 1 season later, the thing's on Toonami. The thing's just kind of like grown in popularity. So yeah, guys, before I ramble on, as I always do, because I get excited about these things, I'll show you the actual figure. So I went through the trouble of taking it out of the box. I love these Band Presto figures. They do a phenomenal job every single time. And as you guys can see, we have Tanjiro over here, and of course he's wielding his trusty sword. So Tanjiro may start off, as sort of like, cowardly and sort of like unheroic, but as the season progresses, this guy becomes, insanely strong, insanely gifted. I love, everything about this, figure. Of course, as you guys can see, he's got like this checkerboard print sort of robe. Of course, it's got like the green and sort of like the pea soup green, I guess, like green. But yeah, as you guys can see, his hair's flowing in the wind. The suit itself is fantastic. So it's kind of like a muted, sort of like a monochrome, like sort of green all the way through. So definitely fantastic. The thing has some weight to it. The figure itself, definitely, heavy. I like that. But yeah, as you guys can see, this guy looks pretty intense. It looks like he's ready to, basically slice and dice any demon that gets in his way. So yeah, guys, comment down below if you guys have ever seen this series. Because if you haven't, I would suggest just go right to it, jump on it, binge watch it. I'm telling you guys will definitely not be disappointed. So yeah, definitely happy about that. So a couple of more items that I picked up. Of course, this is Saitama in his, martial arts tournament, sort of outfit. So he's rocking like a white gi. So just a traditional, white belt, white gi. So pretty unassuming. Of course, Saitama in the show is a bald superhero. In this particular episode, he's wearing a wig that's basically supposed to resemble another character from the show. The character's name is Charanko. So he basically, poses as Charanko in the show, or in the episode, and basically what he's trying to do in this tournament is basically pit his strength against those contestants that are in the actual tournament. So he's trying to see how far a person or a human being can push themselves, as far as the ability to learn martial arts and become destructive and powerful. But of course, if you guys have not seen the show, or if you have seen the show, you guys know that One Punch Man, Saitama, is given that name for a reason. He's extremely overpowered. Basically destroys anybody that gets in his way. Doesn't matter how big, how fierce, how strong. This guy, demolishes all of them, one by one, with basically one, fist, one punch. So yeah, if you guys, do get a chance, definitely tune into the show. It's definitely an exciting series, definitely funny, definitely quirky. Of course, Saitama in the show is sort of like an unassuming superhero, kind of reluctant, kind of just like, at times just maybe like a little bored, a little sort of like, aloof when it comes to, saving the world. But yeah, definitely a great series to watch, and definitely a cool pop to have in my collection. And let's see. Well, last but not least, we'll get into a Chalice collectible exclusive. Of course, we have Mirio Togata. And of course, Mirio is part of the Big Three. And if you guys have been watching, seasons 4, Mirio and Deku are basically, the main protagonists this season. It seems like they've paired up, they've teamed up to sort of, fight the League of Villains, to fight any sort of potential, threat that may come. So Mirio, very cool mold. I definitely love the way he looks. Of course, Mirio is sort of reminiscent of All Might, and he's got the flowing blonde locks that kind of poof up in the front. Of course, he's muscular, pretty diesel, and of course, he's got a pretty significant quirk. The quirk itself is called permeation. Permeation basically gives him the ability to phase in and out of anything. So he's able to sort of walk through walls, basically, fly through or phase through the ground, anything that has matter or density. So as he's phasing through, if for whatever reason he, deactivates his quirk during that phasing, he basically gets shot out because, if you've, watched, or tuned into any, sort of science, show, two things that have matter and density can't occupy the same space. So with, Mirio, if he does phase out of that quirk as he's, phasing through a wall, he gets shot out. But he uses that to the best of his ability. In the show itself, he's pretty strong, pretty, powerful as far as, being able to utilize his quirk to the best of his ability. So he uses it to attack unsuspecting, sort of opponents. So he's able to phase in and out of anything. So he basically could phase through a wall that's behind you and then basically pop up above you. So it's definitely insane what he can do with his quirk. But yeah, guys, I definitely love the fact that I was able to add Mirio to my collection. As you guys know, definitely a humongous My Hero fan, and of course, it completes the set as is. I have every single My Hero Academia Pop that's come out, so I keep on keeping on. I want to make sure that the set is complete as is. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you thought of this latest haul. I think I did a-okay. I'm glad that I was able to show you guys what I got. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you thought, and if you guys can, hit that, thumbs up. Definitely, drop a little comment down below. And if you guys really enjoyed what you saw, definitely, subscribe. Definitely hit me up on Instagram. Definitely, chat it up with me. I'm here for you guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you in the next vid. Bye.